So something I've been getting challenged to do quite a lot frequently is ladder in OU using lower tiered Pokemon. And so I thought to myself, hey, what's a way to make this more fun than just loading up an NU team that I already have? Battling on a budget. So I made this little price chart, and I did include OU because I thought it made sense to. I mean, look, limiting myself only to lower tiered Pokemon if I don't want to, well, hey, that takes a little bit of the fun out of it. And there's different strategies you can think about if you've got OUs available. So I made this price chart. I gave myself $15, and I tried to create a team in this working amount of salary. Now, my first thoughts when I was building my team were, okay, what kind of routes are most feasible for this? And what I pretty quickly thought was going to be the best way to do this was going to be using a very offensive team. Why is that? Well, what have I mentioned about tiering before a lot in the past? Lower tiers typically get a little bit screwed over because the good defensive Pokemon are always kept up near the top, and you typically just have fewer of them in general anyway. So what this results in is a lot of the time bigger ban lists for lower tiers because a lot of what they're banning are just the overpowered offensive Pokemon that the defensive options of the tier can't withstand. So I thought to myself, okay, we probably just have more offensive Pokemon I can look for down as we go lower and lower. Let's look for options out of them and try and team build with them. So I thought about potential offensive routes, and something that I thought would be really fun was Psychic Terrain. Why is that? Well, we got Indeedee. Indeedee F is in PU right now, and so that's a great way to start off on our budget, only spending $1 for Indeedee, and I will put the one right here just to show like how much we've spent along the way. Indeedee only counts for $1, and it enables an entire playstyle for me. There are tons of random sweepers that we can throw on teams. And Indeedee's going to be able to support them with dual screens with the Psychic Terrain. I'm going to be able to use Psychic Seed on options. I've got Healing Wish if I need to use it to, bring something back that looks like it could get a second shot to sweep. It just felt like the best option. And then I immediately thought to myself, alright, what's that Psychic Terrain team that's gotten used to OU? What we got on them? And of course, Polteageist's next one, clocking in at an astonishing $4 because it is a UU Pokemon. Polteageist here is very, very convenient because it has Shell Smash. It's got great synergy with Terrain because, of course, it's weak to like every priority move not named Mach Punch. Although if we're looking at OU, what priority moves even are there that aren't Sucker Punched? But it benefits a whole bunch from Sucker Punch not being able to hit it anymore. And that just makes it a lot easier to set up and sweep. Things like King Gambit can't deal with me once I turn into a fighting type, hit it with a Terra Blast. Stored Power gets an obscene damage boost under Terrain. It just seemed like a very easy no-brainer. And so now we're at $5. And this next bit's gonna get a little interesting. Because during the recording that comes after this little intro, we're going a little bit different order. We've got Quaquaval right now, but this used to be an Armarouge. And so I'll talk about the change and why it happened. It was originally Armarouge because I was looking at the decks, just getting an idea for what it could run. And I saw Endure Destiny Bond with 2 attacks, and that sounded pretty cool. Armarouge was also buffed with the release of Pokemon Home, and it has Expanding Force now. So I was thinking to myself, alright, it could be a pretty powerful Pokemon to have around. But then I learned, as I was playing more and more, I had no Water Resist, and although this change never really ended up amounting to anything, I thought Quaquaval still was just good so that I had one. And Quaquaval here, he's a very cool guy. He's very good under Terrain because we have this very bulky set, and so we get the special defense boost from our Psychic Seed. Bulk Up's given us our defense boosts. We become very hard to take out very, very quickly. And with this set, we're still really strong. Obviously, Moxie plus Aqua Step lets you snowball out of control really, really, really hard. This just seemed like a very cool core to use, and it's also one that we've used in UU before. So I felt pretty comfortable piloting this once I realized, okay, I need a change. So now we're at $9 total, and this takes us down to our remaining 6. And this was very, very hard to figure out how exactly to finish out the team, because, yeah, you start needing some things that aren't really going to be feasible to fix. I'll explain these issues real quick. after I talked about our next Pokemon, which is Crocodile, I thought to myself, you know what I need? I need a ground type. I need an actual Ghost Resist. Because in DD, I just don't really think it's something I want to switch into Bolt ever. But I needed a ground type, I needed Stealth Rock, I needed a Ghost Resist, I needed a lot of things all in one. And I also just liked Crocodile here as a general buffer against any physical attacker. I thought it was a pretty cool option too for Taunt. Of course, we've got this Charizard that we'll talk about later on. I've got a Focus Sash in DD. The Armarouge was Focus Sash at a point as well. It just made a lot of sense to have something on the team that could make sure hazards do not go up. At least Stealth Rock. You'll see in the video just how effective this idea was. It wasn't at all. But Crocodile felt like a pretty seamless fit here. So I went with it. And next up, with our remaining $3, it was really just about finding other sweepers we could justify. So I thought Farigiraf was a pretty quick option as a mon that I could go to for $2. Obviously, it doesn't need to bother with Armor Tail, thanks to you having the Psychic Terrain support. Stored power, just like with Poltegeist, becomes super amped up. It also gave me, like, another check to Dragapult if I was worried about it. Pult's just really scary for offense. And I wanted to make sure that I was good against that. Most importantly, I would say, is this one hard walls Meowscarada once I Terra. You've got Sap Sipper to make sure Flower Chick can't hit you. You've got your Terra Fairy, so, you know, knock off or U-turn, those moves aren't going to hit you very hard. And although this mod can take a few turns to where it actually is effective at sweeping, we do have the dual screen support. And Farigiraf's overall bulk is, like, okay. The 120 HP is certainly doing a lot of the heavy lifting here, but it's not as bad as this last mon. Where, I'm letting y'all know right now, this mon did one useful thing. And it didn't happen till the very end. Charizard is terrible, but I needed something on the team that was immune to ground, because I did not want to get completely folded by, like, Great Tusk or Landorus. I needed something that at least could switch around an Earthquake. And I decided on Charizard. I thought to myself, you know what? Dual screen support should surely make Belladrum Zard work alright. It also is, you know, like another fire resist. You know, it's like the Heatran abuser of the team, so to speak. Tran is just not doing anything to you. And the common Terra type on Tran, if it's like trying to lure stuff, would be Grass. So it's not great, but it's not like it's running Terra Water and blasting me back, right? And so this is how we managed the team. We got $1, $5, $9, $12, $14, $15. We are right in budget. I did not use a single OU Pokemon either because I thought it probably would be too hard to end up justifying. Yeah, this is the team. So I'm going to get into the live right now. I hope y'all enjoy. It's certainly a roller coaster, all I'm going to say. Y'all have to watch to find out. Thank you all for your support. We'll be right back. And we are here, guys, with Battling on a Budget. Naturally, I've been being requested a little bit lately to use lower-tiered Pokemon in OU, and so I decided, hey, let's use only lower-tiered Pokemon. There should be an intro to this, so y'all understand how this team came to be. But we got a little bit of Psychic Terrain trying to beat up on this guy's very good and normal-looking team, so it's looking a little tough, but it's fine. I think I just lead with Crocodile this game, right? I don't have any other option anyways. They lead off with Mr. Meowscarada. This is quite possibly the worst thing they could have led off with for me. So that's great. I'm gonna still try and force up Stealth Rock, which is a stupid play because Flower Chick always crits. See, this is why you're subscribed to me. And if you're not yet subscribed to me, you should fix that. And I can impart that kind of knowledge on you. I guess I go Charizard here? As I do go for the Flower Chick. This turn sucks. This turn sucks. I'm just gonna attack. And we do get some chip. That did 10. That, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but I thought Zard would do even less. Now, this one's a problem. And why is it a problem, you may ask? Well, examine my team. Where's my check? Where's my water resist? There isn't one. Thankfully, I'm just built like that, and I know that my opponent is going to go for the Aqua Jet. Now, here's the question. Is my opponent incapable of hitting me? I'm gonna go Armarouge. I don't know if my opponent is Banded, or if they're Belly Drum, but I'm gonna go Rouge here, because it is gonna have that immunity. And they did switch. Ooh, this is not good for my opponent. I will be going for the Expanding Force here. The hope is they go Garganacl first, as they go Azumarill instead, and they take 1,000,000. And I will just Expanding Force once again. I think that's a pretty fair play. If they start trying to pivot around me, you know what? Fair game. But my Armarouge is here, my Armarouge is now. As they go for Terra, to make sure they die extra hard. Very thoughtful of my opponent to use their Terra like that, because now I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the game. Among Us comes back out. I will be expanding my force. This is really funny. See, this is the great thing about the budget. At the very least, I still have this demonic psychic terrain core. The rest is just a little kind of filler, you know? Now this guy comes in, he can't Sucker Punch me, so I will just Armor Cannon here. As he's just faster. I'll be honest, I forgot that I'm not that fast, but thankfully, I am Mr. Rouge, and now I am faster than him, unless he is Scarf. But he won't be. I won't allow for it. As he goes Serial Edge, takes 1,000,000, and what's great too is I've got Destiny Bond, so what I can do when this guy comes back out is I can go for Destiny Bond on a potential Sucker Punch. As they, again, they forget that I do have the terrain up, so they try and go for a priority move. Meowscarada comes in, I will be Destiny Bonding here. Because I want to make sure if they have Sucker Punch... Oh, they're just slower still. Okay. But we take them down. Yo, that's insane. I've just put so much work. I got Big Crook. I will simply go for my, Terra Ground here. My opponent has nothing that can really tank hits now. They've already burned their Terra, and I think now I can just brute force through the rest of their team. So we should be getting this first win. I mean, worst case scenario with Gambit, I still have a whole team to beat it down, you know? I got my terrain even to say no more. I'm gonna do this just to be sure. Just to be sure that we're okay. Because now he can't Sucker Punch sweep me. Also, I got Armor Tail on my Farigiraf. I don't really know why. That's not the right ability. If I got Psychic Turn, I don't need it. Let's make it Sap Sipper. Now I got a Grass Immunity too. As they do try to Sucker Punch me. So my opponent this game must have just not read chat, because they kept trying to use priority on me while I was under the terrain. That is very, very funny. Now in this game, my opponent has a very edgy username. Wow. They also have just an annoying team. They got Anti-Fun. They've got Interesting Team. Interesting username. Anyhow, I think we should be fine here. That's the hope, at least. My Crook can kind of dissuade Hat. Social experiment. Relatable. Anyhow, I'm gonna lead off with my Crook. As I off a big notch. Well, that was an interesting first turn. I thought they'd try to go Rocks or go Hat, and if they went Hat, I was kind of okay with having that bounced back. But they just go for Normal Gym Explosion on turn 1. Very interesting indeed. I'm gonna go into my Charizard here. And what's really cool too, this game is my Zard is Substitute, so if I need, I can always sub up. Yo, he's Quick Claw. What the hell? What is happening here? He's Quick Claw, so he doesn't even guaranteed beat me down. That's kind of crazy. I hope he stays in here. I'm going for the stupid play, which is to stay in here and try and take you on 1v1. Also, yeah, it gets real scary out in these streets. Just letting you know that. I'm going for the stupid play. That is to try to beat this Ditto 1v1. I should have subbed up, I guess, but what am I supposed to do about this guy, you know? Who's to say you ever get Quick Claw? Who's to say you do, huh? This was a terrible play, by the way. Don't make these plays, because I have nothing that outspeeds Charizard. I might have just given my opponent the game for no reason at all. Come on. He's Quick Claw. This is a speed tie. Don't give him Quick Claw and let me win the speed tie. Let's go! You know, if that was a Scarf Ditto, could have been a little problematic. Thankfully, he was not. GG, he says. I will be going for Flame Charge here. As he is unfortunately sturdy. Do I go Poltergeist? I just don't know if he's, choice locked into that. So we go Crook. We go Crook here, and we see it. We do this to learn. Are you Scarf? And he could have been Specs. I just wanted to not risk going to this guy for no reason at all, you know? So this comes in. Now this one's very annoying. I need to remind myself, how does this move work? Okay, so it is just always a boost. I'm gonna stay in an Earthquake. I don't want that guy to get to set up for no reason. This is tough. Let's go into this. Get my terrain up at least. This thing is genuinely tough to deal with at the end. As he goes for Terra Normal and just blows my you-know-what up. What is your item, man? I might just lose to this. Oh, I do. That is crazy. Unless Poltergeist somehow lives a hit here. Oh, they crunched. I could have won if I Terra'd? That's crazy. I don't know why they crunched. I definitely lived that, right? It's a mouse. I don't know, maybe not. The only reason I say I don't know why they crunched is because I'm pretty sure it's weaker than Bullet Seed, right? No, wait, no, it's not. 160 versus, like, max of Bullet Seed, even if they're Technician. Not enough. They're normally Bite, so you know what? I blame that. I would have lived to Bite, you know? Even though it's stronger. And yeah, tough game. The Mousehold, obviously... Look, I'm using bad Pokemon. There's only so much I can do to compensate. This game is... What's this game looking like? Who on my team do I really like? I mean, Crook's not bad. They did bring zero EQ immunity. I don't know why I was saying Volt Blocker, as if Crocodile is gonna go for a Volt Switch. Which they also have a Volt Blocker, so... it's okay, guys. I'm here, I promise. Oh, he's gonna be, Magician stealing my item here. That's not very thoughtful. I mean, he should be going for, like, Focus Blast or something, right? Go Armor Rouge. No, they went for Hyperspace Fury instead. My bad, guys. What if I just debond here and he stays in? Yeah. It gets real scary out in these streets, doesn't it? That is so funny. This is such a funny move. I go Indeedee here, as my opponent has unfortunately decided that they want to win the game. This didn't set up their rocks, at least. I'll go Crook now. I guess something on the team's gonna be rocks. I don't know who it'll be, but it'll be one of these guys, and I'm not gonna like it when it happens. I get Crook out. I could also just EQ, but I do value the rocks, and I will taunt the Garganacl, just in case it's this guy. As he goes for Salt Cure, that's okay. This guy does not just win, unfortunately. So my opponent is just gonna spam their Salt Cure. Everything on his team's a special attacker other than this guy, so I'm gonna Nasty Plot. And I'm just gonna Stored Power now. So my opponent is unfortunately Protect. So he's gonna tank this hit and he's gonna Protect. He's just gonna be real annoying with it a bit. Go Golden Go. Oh, they didn't. Go for Protect here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now something super dies. Never mind, my opponent is actually just that kind of loser. Okay. That's so stupid. This guy really just gets the double protect like that? And then they said Stealth Rock when I revealed Taunt. This guy is not serious. We have found an unserious player detected. No dude should be getting bailed out like that. That is so stupid. Genuinely, that kind of shit is so annoying, man. Man, I reveal Taunt, and then you still go for rocks. What kind of disrespect is that? And yeah, I don't think I can Terra. I can, but I don't think I should. I mean, he'll go for, like, spin here, I would assume, right? So I don't think I want to give him my rocks, but I also believe I'm about to just lose to this thing, so it doesn't matter. So I will just Terra, just so I can get an extra KO. The Walking Wake's 100% coming in here. I did consider maybe doing Quaquaval instead of Armor Rouge. Maybe that's a change I have to make, because kind of hard. Ah, yes, they Terra Water. Yeah, I mean, I lose. I might have to make it a Quaquaval just so I have a water resist. Because, yeah, I'm here to tell y'all right now, we are not going to switch into water moves. Now, this guy's team has a lot of threats. They unfortunately also have loaded this guy here, Mr. Clodsire. So this is going to be very challenging. I do think Crook is pretty decent here, but of course Lando poses some issues. I'm going to just lead with my Crook. Yeah, like I was going to say, anything that's not Lando, I'm pretty okay with a lead versus, and I can just throw up Stealth Rock. Off rip. So we're not doing too well right now. I do think we got robbed in that second game, unfortunately. But I also could have just Terra'd, and I think I always should be Terraing there. Because I know Mousehold has dark coverage. So, kind of robbed myself when you think about it. There go Claude. I will taunt. I don't care if you go for anything here. You can EQ me. I'm letting you know right now. I don't care. I just don't want this Clodsire going for something else as he goes for Body Slam. So, for those at home. Yeah. Nice game. Good game, guys. That was a very intellect testing battle. So my opponent just straight up does not want anymore. Now I'm basically a dude who really wanted to use Flutter Mane, but then learned that it was banned, so they couldn't. Oh, the Samurott looking like a threat. I'm leading Crook again, though. As they have unfortunately led with the threat. What if I just EQ you immediately as you ceaseless? My EQ. Oh, my bad. He's not Ceaseless Edge. He's Surf, and he crits. I don't know if the crit mattered at all, so I don't really care. But the chip is still really good to get, though. This kind of chip damage is very valuable. I'm just gonna hope he's not, Whirlwind. I'm just gonna hope. Ah, he's Whirlwind and he uses it immediately. What a bozo. Absolute bozo. I don't know if I can beat Ting-Lu. I'm just gonna forfeit now, because I genuinely don't think I ever break it. So, new plan. Budget has to be adjusted mid-battle. We are going Quaquaval. Now, this does not affect the spending allocation at all. Quaquaval and Armor Rouge are both tiered UU, so it's okay. Yeah, this looks like a beautiful set. Thank you. Aqua Step. Acrobatics. We'll even make this Terra Flying. And what move do y'all run last? Roost? You know what? I'm gonna run Taunt instead. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go with Roost. Let's go with Roost. And I'll simply... Let's see, what do these EVs do? 112? Sounds wonderful. Outspeed Iron Moth after a boost. See, this is how you adapt and overcome. Nobody has to tell you what you can and can't run. This also just means the intro part to this live is gonna have me mention this was originally an Armor Rouge, but we changed it mid-live. That's why I gotta record stuff in a effective order. Now this guy has a Glamora, so I'm leading Crocodile. I'm gonna lead my Crook, and we're just gonna hope. It really sucks that Hisuian Samurott is a Pokemon that exists in real life, because this thing can always get Spike, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, and he led a Namorous, and he's contrary, so this is truly terrible for me. This is truly terrible for me! I have to face this? Come on, man! Why am I faster? He's Adamant and Namorous. Guys, I think I just lose. I don't have anything that can take this out! This is so dumb! It's okay. I'm sure we will win with my Poltergeist. This is really unfortunate, though. Well, I should be going for Stored Power. I forgot this is not a Psychic type. Please, stay in and let me KO your Namorous. This is the nice thing about them not leading, though, with a Hazard Setter. I actually can do something. Yeah, Stored Power is stronger. I don't know why I had to confirm that. So, thankfully, we survived the Enamorous. I mean, I don't care if you're Sash. I'm just hitting you. You know? It really is that Shrimple. Their Mortal spins, so I don't really want to go Quaquaval. Because they could potentially just poison me. I think we go Crook, because if this guy comes out, it's alright. If a Hisuian Samurott comes in, I'm not really that pressed by it. I can go Quaquaval on it, set up, and maybe do something. Oh, I didn't... I didn't change the ability to Moxie. Oh dear. Let's just hope it does not matter. Unfortunately for me, Toxic Debris is a very dumb ability, so he gets it set no matter what. I will be EQing this as well, I think. Actually, I'll be going Indeedee first. This is the unfortunate part, though. I don't have passive... Not passive recovery. Well, yeah. I don't have passive attack boosts now. This is not good. Unfortunately, Aqua Step is not removing these hazards. They are staying up. But it's okay. We boosted up. Nah, you know what we're going to be able to do now? Especially as they gave me the Scarf. I'm eventually get taken into Torrent range, and this guy's going to be getting smacked up with some Torrent boosted Aqua Steps. Oh. It gets really scary out on these streets. It gets really scary, man. Are you sure? Are you kidding me? The red card, and then they bring me out into Forager F. That's so stupid. I'm so sad. This was the only way my opponent could beat me. Are you kidding me? Ah! This is really unfortunate. I feel like we are facing some of the worst possible things to run into, though. This is hard. It's hard to think of a good way to build the team, because like I mentioned in the intro, the idea was I probably need to be offense to have a shot doing this. Okay, okay, the U-turn. I thought they'd stay in and use a different move. I don't know what move I thought they were going to use. But but the reason I thought this needed to be offense is because generally when you look down lower tiers, oh god, not a stupid Mousehold again. There's more options when you're just trying to throw together HO. And if I'm trying to build balance, I'm gonna end up... No, are you the same fucking dude from earlier? Like, the problem is if you build balance, at a point you're just getting too weak of defensive Pokemon. I presume it revolves around Psychic Terrain. It revolves around me winning. But yeah, it's harder to use those lower power level defensive Pokemon compared to the offensive Pokemon. So, that's really the only reason we got this route going. I wish you luck. You as well. This is a lovely individual. This Hisuian Braviary is about to bend me over 20 different ways, and I'm not alright with any of them. I also just think I have to taunt turn 1. I could EQ, I don't believe I KO this. But with Terra we do. Yeah. This is a terrible thing to do. I've mentioned this in every live where someone does it against me. I shouldn't Terra turn 1 like that. That's what we call an angry Terra. I'm mad. I'm upset. What does this guy want to do? Why do I just crunch you? I wonder if he one-shots me. I also wonder, he's gonna go for his own Terra. He's gonna Terra flying and hit me with some, like, powerful Hurricane here, right? Yes, sir! That was an air slash, but you get it. Get the idea. Now I will go into NDD. I will set up my light screen. And I already know, once the mice come in, the game is over. I'm gonna just Psychic now. I don't really care about setting both my screens. I think I just need the light screen up. Thankfully, since they also did Terra, we're able to hit that one pretty hard. Here he is. I think we have lost the game now. I'm gonna sack because I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know if he'd Population Bomb or if he'd go for the other one. So I bring in my Quackwavel. I'm hoping he switches out of fear that I have a good move. Because I don't have a good move, you know? Ooh. Hey, keep attacking. Or not attacking, keep boosting. Nah, but no shot your Acrobatics Dragapult. Nope. Nope. You can't tell me I'm not being C-teamed. Someone in Pokemon Showdown leaked my team to everyone down here. They said, hey, this person is battling. You gotta counter-team them. I won't allow any other... No other theory allowed. Only explanation. I'll say, very unfortunate as you watch the Mousehold do like 5% to you 27 times over until it eventually KOs. It's very unfortunate. This mon is truly the best counter-team mon to mine. In particular, because I just don't have... This is faster, by the way. I don't have anything that can really take it on. So yeah, very unfortunate. Okay, my opponent decides they are going to be using this set. I don't know what you want me to do. Like I said, I'm being counter-teamed, man. Like, what do you want from me? How many times do I need to run into Mousehold, man? Come on. Let me face some normal stuff. Even though Mousehold is allegedly not bad in OU right now, which I don't really appreciate. It's okay. What's our record right now? It can't be good. Oh, 2-5? GX... We're getting steamrolled, man. It's tough. I'm leading Crook again. Come on! You're leading with this broken mother... This is really not good. People are allowed to load up Iron Valiant in games and not be arrested for it? Like, come on. How is this not a criminal offense? This mod is broken as hell. Nah, but no shot you actually just went for this. I can't even belly drum up because I'm not going to be faster. What is your... Dude, this guy's running max... Wait. I might be faster after Flame Charge. Oh, I won't know because I got crit. But, like I was saying, I think this is actually just max defense, max HP. Iron Valiant is not bulky. Yeah, this dude is not running a real set. Wow, this is horrible. Wow. Oh, never mind, they're faster. What? What's their EVs then? Are they just max HP? Because there's no reason... Where is it? DT Iron Valiant. Oh, okay. I mistook the physical defense with the special defense. That still doesn't make much sense. Yeah, we're losing this game, by the way. I cannot get a good matchup. Wow. This is just bad. Yeah, there's no fun to be had right now. There is truly no fun to be had. I'll set up my light screen and just Psychic. Yeah, I apologize for the terrible performance in this live. We are not winning games, so I'm gonna just Healing Wish. Say U-turn out. I've run into multiple Dittos, though, multiple Mouseholds. Multiple Hisuian Samurott is of course just normal, but you know, it's still like an insane problem to try to deal with. It's tough, man. These battles are not really all that easy to win. Oh, as my opponent reveals the Terra Water Skeledirge. It also doesn't help that this battle has a Ditto, so I'm just gonna forfeit. Normally, we don't forfeit spam this much. However, I'm here to let y'all know right now, these battles aren't happening. Like, wait, is this dude's team mad? He got all the good Pokemon! He doesn't actually, but these are threats! I'm at 1000 ELO OU. Where are my full NFE teams? Why is people playing like they've played the game at a 2000 ELO level for the past 20 years? This is so unfortunate. It's okay, guys. Grass Pledge. I forgot that was a move. I forgot Grass Pledge was even a move. Oh, right, and he's on Burden Halucha, so I genuinely just lose. I got Grass Pledge Rillaboom, and I'm still gonna lose, because he loaded a fucking Halucha. This is so stupid. Ah! It's okay, I've got Focus Sash Poltergeist. Which has done nothing this live, by the way. This mod is just not useful. It's fine. I'm just getting my chip with Charizard. I'll go Poltergeist. I don't even think Shadow Ball KOs. Looking at the damage I've been doing, I don't think Shadow Ball KOs. Oh, wait, but you know what we do, actually? We Shell Smash here. I don't even know if I'll be faster, but I'm going for Shell Smash here. He'll hit me, I'll get weak armor, and then I Shell Smash. I get more speed boost. Alright, Poltergeist, is 717 fast enough? If he's Jolly Halucha, it is not, by the way. Which is just depressing. He was not Jolly Halucha. We live to see another day. Now, guys, it's okay. We'll win a game eventually. As he goes to Rillaboom, this thing's gonna have Fake Out, isn't it? Why'd I even say he'd have Fake Out when I'm a Poltergeist? I don't know, man. A little tilted. Just a little bit. You know what's crazy, too? Like I showed, we have 2 wins. One of those wins was a dude forfeiting on, like, turn 2. So, I don't even know if it counts. I don't think it counts. I think we have 1 win, and it was the first battle. Which we played quite well in that game. But, the Armor Rouge, man, that mon was actually so good. But I had to change it. I needed to change Armor Rouge. Because I needed another I needed Quack. Maybe I could have changed something else and kept Armor. Maybe I changed this useless Charizard for a water type. But I don't know if it mattered. Anyhow, Poltergeist this game is actually showing why Poltergeist is a very cringe Pokemon. So that's cool. It's about time that it carried its weight. That's all I'm saying. So we might be able to win this game. As they become a super psychic type. Just, yeah, you know, this playing like exactly how the first game went too, where my opponent decided, hey, I don't need my Terra, so I'm gonna use it as I lose the game. We had almost lost so many times that we went back to 1000 ELO. That is crazy. We're getting smashed. And stop bringing an Amorous, man. There's a Walking Wake. I hate this mod so much. Why is it still OU? Get it out of my sight. I don't care if this mod's balanced. Get it out of my sight. Get it out of my tier. I don't know. Lead Charizard and pray. Oh, they let Cinderace. Beautiful. Maybe I need to make this Salic Berry because this Charizard does nothing. I'm gonna sub up on the Cinderace, I guess. As I go to Walking Wake and they get the special attack boost. Beautiful. And I was faster the whole time. I got a belly drummed up. I hate it here. I truly hate it here. These are not serious players. You cannot convince me this player seriously wants to win the game when they're running Modest Walking Wake. I'm so sad. Oh, they're not choiced either. It's their booster energy, which I did see. I just kind of didn't acknowledge. It's fine. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna set... Oh, don't worry. They're gonna, court change here. So what I'm actually gonna do is set up a Reflect again because I'm better than my opponent. Just better. More, you know, sexier, more talented, more handsome. And I get my screens up all the same, bro. There's like a Crocodile there. As a Namorous comes in. He's probably gonna start blasting and blasting. I was right. They started blasting and blasting. Wrong blast though. I thought they'd go for superpower. Do you know what? We have Poltergeist, and let's see. Can it do something? At this point, I'm just kind of brute forcing with Poltergeist, just trying to always have it be the one out there, because honestly, it's probably the best bet I have at winning a lot of these games anyhow. So, I figure may as well lead with it. Go for another Moonblast. We do yum that up quite well, and now it will stored power. Now, unfortunately, I'm no longer immune to priority, but I did KO an Enamorous. Also, that was Scarf. Just letting everyone know. That was Scarf. You could Terra here. I don't care. You're not faster than Poltergeist. Oh, Golden Go. Nice Terra, bro. So we take that out. I don't know. Who's been more useless this live for me? Has it been the Charizard or the Farigiraf? I don't think either has done anything. But Poltergeist? Ooh. Poltergeist has been living it up. And now we got this game, where my opponent just has a million threats. I don't like facing this kind of team. It's scary. I am in fear. I really don't know how this Charizard is supposed to ever sweep unless I make it Salic Berry. The reason I'm not Salic is you may go, okay, well, you know, you got Psychic Terrain. You could have Salic and be very fast and not worry about being low. Do remember, flying Pokemon do not benefit from the terrain. So my Charizard would still get suckered. Or, you know, whatever priority move. This game, I'm gonna lead Charizard, because frankly, Charizard has been some great death fodder lately. Really getting a lot of mileage out of the tactical death fodder, as we see there, too. The Dragapult critting me immediately. If there was ever a Farigiraf game, by the way, it's this one. I'm gonna go for it. You think I'll stay in? If there was ever a Farigiraf game, it was this one! This is my only hope of winning this battle. Leave me alone. There's no shot this mod does anything to me. I'm plotting again. Pex, don't you dare have Terra Dark. Yeah, get out. Get out. Attack on Giraffe, bro. Attack on Giraffe. Hoopa Unbound? Oh, you can catch this too. You can catch this too. Brap! There we go. Farigiraf finally doing something too. Look at that. All it needed was a little banded Dragapult to go for stupid little Dragon Darts. Oh my god. That got one shot. This was faster the whole time, by the way. And he Sapsipered me. Beautiful. Scarf Meowscarada, who cares? Get destroyed. All of you. Goodbye. Good night. Easy. Raps. Raps! Oh, you know, it's only taken like 10 games for me to finally start getting a couple wins, but look at that! You're rewarded for your patience. Now, this team is not one that I approve. Can I stop facing this stupid Ditto? It's in these games where I should be preserving Charizard, right? Getting it to do something. But so often, I just don't feel like it's ever in position to set up. As it takes so many turns. I got a sub up, I got a belly drum. And the reason I need sub too is for Ditto, because you can't copy behind a substitute. All that to say, I'm leading Crocodile. Man, this one's a problem. I mean, having the Sash on Poltergeist is still useful. I'm also Terra Flying, of course, on Quaquaval, so if I have preserved it, I could catch Ditto like that. I'm gonna set my rocks. And I am gonna taunt the worm here. Naturally, it's got the Earth Eater ability, so I can't Earthquake it. These people have no respect. I will keep saying that. They just attack immediately. Like, how dare you? As I get out of my Indity, I will Reflect, because their whole team is physical attackers, except for the Dirge. As honestly, there's a good shot that Corviknight's coming out. I'm actually going to Psychic here for a little bit extra chip. Oh my lord, I also just caught Mr. Iron Hands. That's great chip. Maybe we force him to Terra? Nah. I only say that because, as we've seen, people in this live are very willing to Terra for, no actually good reason. Just, you know, throw it away along with their Pokemon. So, may as well fish a little bit. The Dirge comes in, he's not Boots, which is very interesting. Something to keep in mind. Oh, a light screen. Ah, he's just Reflect. Okay. I'll just start taking some chip, I guess. As I'm gonna go Zard here. I don't know if I even beat the small. He might just Terra Fairy here. In which case, I start losing very quickly. That Earthquake did 40. Now, thankfully, another will KO. But I think we just need to take a moment to recognize how little that Mon just took. If I sub up, what are you doing to stop me? He's Iron Defensing. And you know what? It's a good thing I'd already used my Citrus Berry earlier. I will get some extra chip on this. This is really sad. This right here, this is what we call really sad. I don't even know if I can beat this Mon. Oh, so my opponent actually does sack Skeledirge. Okay. You gonna go Ditto and copy my speed boosts? Oh, they are. You thought you had a useful Charizard? No. You have copied trash. You know what's gonna be really funny is if he's not even Scarf. So I'm going to do this. I'm just gonna throw off a Crunch. This Mon takes so little, man. I'll Taunt again. If he stays in, then that's okay. So we know what he's got to lock into. I can go out to Big Quacklevel. The Quacker. We're gonna quack on them, whatever that means. I'm gonna go for Bulk Up as Corviknight comes in. I'm gonna Bulk Up again. Remember, the play I have is to go for like Acrobatics with Terra. Why are you setting up with everything, bro? This dude's team is just anti-offense. It is literally, I have everything to set up on my own. It's so boring. Bring fun teams. Stop using this cringe. How dare you? I don't even know if Aqua Step KOs this. It does not. And now I lose. Wait, no, I have a Poltegeist. We're safe. I'm about to say, wait, no, now I lose. But, no. Obviously, I will be sacking this. I don't think anyone would disagree with my decision to. So he's got to go for a physical move versus me. So I'm gonna Stored Power. Oh, as I don't even KO? Yeah, loss. The problem with that is even if I go for like Shell Smash, knowing he's gonna hit me, I don't win because he has the Ditto just ready to come out again. Like, Ditto is not possible to beat with this team. Zard is not a good enough sweeper to counter it, as we've seen. It just never sets up versus anything. Even with screens, it may be the worst Pokemon ever. It might be. So, we faced this guy again. Last time what happened? I don't remember. I think he tricked me at some point, and then he got rolled. Was this... I might be confusing his team with a different one. Anyhow. I mean, I could lead Zard again. Ah, yes. Walking Wake led immediately. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm ready to sacrifice my Charizard. I'm ready. But I will now go to Quaquavel. What do you have for a well-played Quaquavel? Nothing at all. So I will double. As my opponent has no regard for life. Alright, so my opponent is Cringe. We have discovered that. So if I go to this and I Shell Smash, do you have counterplay? Let me know. Let me know. Dude, this walking away's just let it just starts hitting me. What the hell? This isn't fair. This mod is dumb. Yeah. Nah. Nah, not happening. Nah. Get this bozo out of my sight. Get poltergeisted. Get poltied. And of course, he might be sash on something. We know that. I will be stored powering you. Oh, right, he's Scarf, because he's Cringe. Like, come on, bro. Have some fun when you battle. Stop loading Cringe. Stop loading Cringe like Scarf and Amorous. Also, that did way too much damage. That did way too much. He can't sucker me, we know that. It's okay, we just gotta hope he goes Enamorous here. He did not go Enamorous here. I gotta just hope this Okos. It does not Oko. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. As this guy's just faster, too, and does a million. Well, I think it was Scarf, right? This guy's team is stupid. It's a counter team. Yeah, I mean, I legitimately have nothing, though, for that Enamorous. My Fairy Resistance Charizard, and as we've seen, it is, not very good. But what I hope this live is showing you is that, using only lower tier Pokemon is hard. There's a reason Pokemon are in the tiers they're in 99% of the time, and that's because they are very good in that tier. So why is Charizard not OU? Well, we've seen at least why this set isn't getting it into OU. You know, why is Farigiraf down in NU? Well, we've generally seen that. Why is Crook no longer considered a decent option in higher tiers? Well, this is why. So, it's just, you know, a very interesting thought experiment. Also, I'm going to lose to this Electrode Hisui. You cannot convince me that someone is not leaking my team across the entirety of the ladder. Hello? There's a Mousehold again, and an Electrode. No. I'm just not going to acknowledge any arguments for the contrary. I will lead in DD. As they lead off a Basket Legion immediately. No, don't Psychic. I think I need my Reflect. But yeah, this Mousehold is the one that's been giving me the most headaches. Like, what do I even do versus it? Especially when it goes for Tidy Up, man. Like, I have got no counterplay. My counterplay is hitting it with Poltergeist, and then losing the next turn as it goes for, you know, like whatever Population Bomb or whatever the stupid move is. There's absolutely no reason I should have to go for anything there. Alright, it's okay. We've got a very powerful Quaquaval. And what's going to happen, too, is that Electrode Hisui will come out. I will fail to KO it, and it'll two-shot me through Light Screen, through my Seed. Well, he turned into a Grass type, and I'm here to let you know, friend, that's not helping you right now. I will now start stepping. And these steps are strong. These steps are very powerful. I need to step at least twice, because then I'll outspeed everything on his team, and then I can go for, like, Roost if he is insistent on staying in. So I think that's the right play. If it's not the right play, then you couldn't convince me that there is a right play. Also, really? I just got Effect Spore Amoonguss. What am I supposed to do about this guy running Effect Spore Amoonguss? Like, what? This guy is running the wrong ability, and it might bail him out. Okay, it might not. We'll see. He still has Electrode that can come in. But that is, exceedingly dumb. Come on, man. Why did I get Effect there? Listen, it didn't end up mattering, I don't think, too much. It's just still a question of, do I beat Electrode? And I'm not convinced that I do. Yeah, so this guy comes in. I have to one-shot here. I am max attack adamant. And we one-shot, okay. Quaquaval might just be about to win anyway. We'll see. He could still have a Focus Sash on something. So it's not over till it's over. Serial Edge comes in, I will step on him. I hope this is enough. I could also go for Roost here, just to make sure I'm alright, but I'll just assume I don't need to. I'll just assume that I don't need to, and hopefully I will not be proven wrong. But yeah, this has been a very interesting live. I definitely think we can tell which Pokemon have been useful and which haven't. Crook was, like, kinda useful earlier, and lately I just feel like it's not done much of anything. Also get another little Aqua Step boost, just in case this Mousehold has, like, 20 Choice Scarfs, one for each family member. And there we go, we win another game with the Quackster. Or the first game, I think. I don't believe this has gotten us any wins. But yeah, this has been truly a struggle fest. This guy's team is annoying because there's a Grimmsnarl and a King Gambit. So I'm not sure how well we actually fare. I will lead with this. Obviously, I'm a Dark type, so he cannot go for his own taunt. It's screen time. I will taunt this, just in case. He can't taunt me, but I can taunt him. Oh, and then he crits me with Spirit Break immediately. Well, that's very cool. Oh my lord, I didn't think unboosted EQ would KO. Yo! I'm a sub. We'll see if he T-waves me or something. That is insane though. Unboosted EQ took him out? I'm in awe. I didn't think it would. As he taunts me now, this will not matter. So yeah, he went for the wrong move order, but I understand it. I think you probably taunt before that, though. I just have to keep spamming EQ. I could sub down once more to get Blaze range. I don't... What's the boost on this move? On this ability? 1.5. So 1.5 would be, I think, yeah, I'd make it stronger than a non-Terra EQ. Nah. Nah. You're not getting 2 in a row. Nah, stop. Get out. What is this cringe? This is also going to be the same thing. He is literally just spamming that ability, or that item. And then he lives on the last hit. No! But look at that! Charizard finally doing something! Also, my opponent is running like Mono Claw or something. Truly despicable behavior. This should be a perma-bannable infraction. I might lose to King Gambit. Bro, look at this! He is literally Mono Quick Claw! And you're here to tell me that this item is balanced and fair? You're here trying to tell me that Quick Claw should be allowed. Incredible. Thankfully, I had defeated the Quick Claw, but this item has no right being allowed in competitive play. This dude's whole team is just Quick Claw. There is no skill. So, I've seen people get a little up in arms when certain bans are suggested. This is a ban that I think should be a very easy no-brainer, regardless of how I've seen some Tour players frame it as, oh, but it's not even that good of an item, you know? You're hampering yourself. It doesn't really matter. Double Team isn't really that good of a move. You're hampering yourself by running Double Team over a better, you know, more standard move. But the reason it's banned is because it's just cheesy. And it offers nothing positive at all. All it is you're fishing for luck. And there's a difference between fishing for luck in this sense compared to, like, just normal Scald Burns, right? Where this kind of luck dictates how the entire game goes because you're just taking all action out of your opponent's hand. There's not really much they can do to stop you from double teaming up and just getting lucky and dodging all your moves. A move like Scald, right, or Discharge, moves with those secondary effects are actually punishable. You know, you got Pokemon that can switch into them still and not necessarily care about the secondary effect, or just straight up wall the move entirely and exploit you for using it. But a move like Double Team, an item like Quick Claw, they offer nothing. They are just you trying to cheese your way to a win, through nothing but uncontrollable luck. And I don't think that's justifiable to keep around. Obviously, Pokemon is a luck-based game, right? Like, at the end of the day, we've got a whole bunch of luck in here. Focus Blast misses, critical hits, etc., etc. But when there are aspects of the game that we could very easily point at and label as just, you are trying to fish for luck by using this, like, that is all there is to it. There's nothing more. There's no defense for running it, other than you are trying to get lucky. I personally would just say, yeah, ban it. Anyhow, I hope y'all enjoyed. It's a longer live than usual. Like I said, there should be an intro. If there's not, then I'm gonna look really silly. This was definitely an experience, though. Tomorrow, this video is going to be my scheduled for the 30th, so tomorrow there are tier shifts. We'll talk about those when they happen. They will be major ones as far as I'm aware. But, hope you're enjoying your day, and I'll catch you then. Peace.